Guys, what's up? So, some cool news came out yesterday. Yes. And I want to talk about it because it's about the newest Pokemon games coming out for the Switch. So excited. Seriously, so freaking excited. Oh my gosh. And yes, I'm a grown man that loves Pokemon. Hey. So yesterday, a gal by the name of Emily Rogers, by the way, I wrote this all down. Great handwriting, I know. And I'm old school, so. Emily Rogers posted that this month, Nintendo's going to reveal the new Pokemon games. And I don't know if it was her or if it was Pixelpar, another Twitter guy that they're like the Pokemon revealers or whatever. There's a couple more, but I don't really follow that stuff. I just kind of watch videos on that stuff. But I just wanted to add some thoughts to what I think about this news and what I think about all of this, because I am a huge Pokemon fan since day one, since Pokemon came out on TV in the United States. I was a young lad, and I got a call from my best friend, next door neighbor, and at the time I didn't really speak English, by the way, because I'm Latino. I'm white, but I'm Latino. Surprise! Whoa, crazy, right? But my buddy, he was Chileno. He's like, Brian, channel 11 right now, and the Pokemon theme song was starting, and my little eyes started freaking crying, and I fell in love right away with Pokemon, man. But ever since then, I've played the games, I've bought the cards, I've watched the TV shows, and I've never ever stopped. Obviously, I've slowed down with the TV shows and the cards, but the games, I still play here and there. My wife laughs at me, but I've told her, when we have kids, I will dress them up, in Pokemon onesies, Charmander, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, etc. And I will have them fight each other. So I have given her that warning, and pretty much I hope she's ready. So she can laugh all she wants, but it will happen. All right, let's go over some of this. Okay, so I'll say some of the things that were kind of revealed, and then I'll give my thoughts on them. I've been hearing some negative, I guess, feedback, or I don't know, negative thoughts on the ideas or the direction that this new Pokemon game is going. And I honestly don't understand why people have negative thoughts, because I'm excited. Anyway, so revealed this month, the new Pokemon game. Pixelpar related the names. It's going to be Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, which is awesome. They're going to be yellow remakes. Pretty much the story is going to be where Red and Blue have a role in the story, but you are new trainers. So it's going to be, more or less in the future. I don't know what they're going to be doing, Red and Blue, in the game for, story-wise. But you're going to be, you and your rival are new trainers. And obviously you either choose Pikachu or Eevee, which, again, it's going back to Yellow, where you were, you chose Pikachu, and Gary or Blue or Green in Japan chose Eevee. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm really excited about that. And then Sarah B confirms that too, so that's pretty legit. It's pretty cool. Apparently there's a Pokemon Go influence or connection. You can if you link your Pokemon Go account, you get rewards and stuff like that. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, but there was that one picture that was leaked. Some people are saying it's fake, some people saying it's real, where you, the trainer, are riding a Lapras with an Eevee on your shoulder, and there's like Pokemon around on like a Kanto like water route or something. I think that's true, but I think that's where the Pokemon Go influence is going to be. It's going to be more of like, you're going to be able to see the Pokemon in the world instead of them randomly, instead of like them randomly encountering you in games like usual. It's going to be kind of like Pokemon Go, where you can actually see them and you can go to them, and you know, you can either not go to them or go to them, just kind of like in Pokemon Go. But they did say something about catching Pokemon is going to be like Pokemon Go. That I don't get. That I don't understand. I seriously doubt, because some people are saying like, oh, they're gonna do the whole like flick for the Pokeball. I honestly don't think they're gonna do that. I think maybe they're talking about like, maybe you can throw berries at the Pokemon or something, and like there's gonna be different kind of berries, or like the berries will have a bigger role, just kind of like in Pokemon Go. I don't think they're going to flick, because if you're playing on TV, how are you going to flick the ball? Some people are saying you can like use the Pro Controller to flip or whatever, you know, if you're playing on TV mode. I don't think they're going to do that. I think that's dumb. And some people are saying like you can flick with the screen because the Switch has a touch screen. I honestly don't think they're going to do that. I don't think it's going to be like that. I mean, they said it's going to be like Pokemon Go when you catch Pokemon, but I think there's more to that. So let's wait for, you know, more details instead of, you know, jumping to conclusions, because the way you catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go is all right, but, you know, I prefer the normal, you know, just the way we've been doing it for years. So yeah, this news is what really made me happy and excited. Pokemon follow you. Okay, now, Pokemon follow you. Okay, hold on. So, I have a couple theories about this, because I don't really know, what they mean exactly by this. Let me explain. Because there's a couple things that could be, that could mean. First, is it just like Pokemon Yellow in, you know, the old school days, where it was just Pikachu that was following you, and it could only be Pikachu? You know, in this game, obviously, it would be just, you know, Pikachu or Eevee, because back in the day, the moment you evolved said Pikachu, you know, into Raichu, you never saw him again. He never followed you again. In fact, he hated you. He hated you for evolving him. And I hated myself for evolving him, because I didn't know. The internet was not, you know, a thing back then. And so, the moment I evolved my Pikachu as a child, and I saw that Raichu would not follow me, is the moment my serious depression started. I started getting suicidal thoughts. I was like, why? Why? I'm just kidding. I wasn't suicidal, but I really was upset about it. I was like, come on, man. Why didn't nobody tell me about this? And I was really sad. I was really sad as a little children's child. But anyways, so is it going to be like that, where it's just Pikachu or Eevee going to be following you? Because there's that picture that leaked, like I said, where Eevee's on your shoulder. So is that a thing? You know what I mean? Now, it could also be, which would be the best thing ever, kind of like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where, you know, literally every Pokemon follows you, no matter who it is. Literally a freaking Ho-Oh followed you, or, you know, anything and everything followed you, which was awesome. If the Pokemon following you around is like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, beautiful. That would be the best, because that game is gorgeous. And that is one of the coolest mechanics and things of those two games. The third option they could go, or the third route, could be kind of like how Pokemon Go does it, where they have a buddy. And, like, for example, like Pikachu, like, if you get him to 10 kilometers, I believe, he can, he hops on your shoulder when you look at your trainer. So I don't know if it's going to be like that, or like Heart Gold, or like Pokemon Yellow back in the day. But whatever it is, following Pokemon is awesome, and I'm really excited about that. That's going to be one of the coolest things about this game. So yeah, who knows what it's going to be like. I hope it's like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but we'll see. Because in 3D, it'll look probably really weird. I don't know. I can't imagine it right now, honestly. I'm trying, but I just can't do it. Especially trying to determine the size of each Pokemon. You know, it's just hard. But anyways, another thing is apparently an online hub. I'm not much of an online guy with Pokemon games, so I don't really care. But cool, you know, cool for people that like to do that. And I don't know if I've already mentioned it, but HMs will be replaced with the Poke Ride, just like in Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is really cool. I like that feature a lot. I question the Machamp thing. It's a little odd, but I'll take it. You know what I mean? He's a big, strong man, and well, Pokemon. Anyways, that's kind of cool though, because I've always hated the whole HM thing. So it's not that I hated it. I kind of coped with it because I knew it had to happen. So I was like, whatever. But Poke Ride kind of, you know, I think that's a better version of it. But yeah, that's cool. So I'm really excited. You could tell they're taking a lot of things from Pokemon Sun, from Pokemon Go, from a lot of successful games in the past. A lot of things. The story, the region, the following Pokemon. They're literally taking, I feel like, the best ideas of all the games, more or less, right? Or at least most popular ideas or things that have worked in the past. I'm excited. Let me tell you. Listen, what I'm trying to say is, if I evolve Eevee or Pikachu and they stop following me, I'm just gonna cry, man. A lot. Okay? One thing we need to remember as consumers is that Nintendo and Game Freak, Pokemon Company, they're all businesses. And so, you know, some people, for example, I don't know if they like that we keep going back to Kanto or Kanto. You know, I don't think that they're going to like the whole, you know, the Pokemon Go influence, stuff like that. But we have to remember that Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sun and Moon are, like, making a ton of money for Pokemon right now. And so that literally means that, you know, the companies that are working on these games are obviously going to take cues and obviously going to take, you know, things from the things that work. I mean, look at the following Pokemon thing. That's freaking awesome. Pokemon are going to be able to follow you again. That was a huge success, not just in Pokemon Yellow, but in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That was freaking mind-blowing. That's one of the biggest things that made that game stand out so much. Another thing is when they added the buddy system in Pokemon Go, you know, I kind of jumped back on when they did that because I was, you know, I kind of fell away from Pokemon Go for a while, like most people did. But when that system came back, it was really interesting, and I liked it a lot, you know. You didn't see the Pokemon actually follow you when you were walking around, but, you know, the intention was there, more or less. But yeah, these are just things that the company is going to take advantage of because they were very successful. That's why these things are kind of happening, or they're going to put those in to the game. They're looking at what has been most successful and what has worked over the years, and they're gonna stick with that. And so I really like the HM thing because HMs have always been kind of annoying, and so especially in like Diamond and Pearl, but and Platinum. But yeah, so yeah, they're pretty much just trying to they're trying to cater not just to the consumer, but also in a business aspect to cater to make more money. Honestly, that's just kind of how it is, really. Kanto is the biggest money grabber, and following Pokemon's going to help for consumers. So yeah, there's just little things. I feel like Nintendo is doing a good job with trying to really make everybody happy and make money at the same time. And so I think they're doing a great job. We'll have to see how it turns out. That's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your boys or girls or people. Thank you. Bye.